Hello there. My name is Joseph Nantomah, the Black Mentor, and welcome to Word Flow with the Black Mentor, where we teach you and talk about information that's going to make you wealthy from your generation to the next generation. Today I want to talk about something very, very important. This is something that concerns the rich, the poor, you're tall, you're short, you're dark, you're white, you're blue, you're green. Every single person is concerned when it comes to this, and it's money. When it comes to money, there is no escaping from it. Everybody knows you need money to take care of what you got to take care of. You got to pay your bills, you got to take care of your business, you got to do every single thing you want to do. But I strongly believe that God didn't create us to just give birth to a child, send them to school, go to high school, get into university, get married, give birth to another child and die. I don't think that is what life is all about. I strongly believe that when a man or a woman, independent, take care of their money, know how to take care of their money, they will truly be happy and they will truly be fulfilled. And that's why I want to talk a little bit about money today. Because there's a whole wrong conception or perception out there about what money is all about. You see, I'm a man of faith, so I'm going to come a little bit from the faith side today on this episode. Money, it's all about what you perceive in your mindset. When you go from the beginning where everything started, most people will tell you it's from the Bible, and I believe it's from the Bible. The Bible talks about somebody like Abraham. He was rich in cattle and sheep and flocks. And when you read somewhere in the book of Genesis, it says he was rich in servants, maid servants. Now, when you go further into the Bible and you go on, you get to somebody who was also very rich in the Bible, talking about Solomon. The Bible says Solomon was rich now in gold, in silver, and in so many other stuff. Now, from that generation all the way to this generation, there are people who have been poor and there are people who have been rich. In fact, the Bible said, the poor you always have amongst you. But one thing that has been common is the people who set themselves apart, the people who live a certain way, who acted a certain way, who taught in a certain way, have always been rich from other folks. Picture the scenario right now. Elon Musk is worth over $300 billion. And somebody out there doesn't have a nickel. What do they have in difference? The way they think. When it comes to money, a lot of people learn how to manage their money, financial literacy and all that from their parents. They're the first people who teach us. And I say this all the time. We all learn how we're going to, handle money, how money is used and things like that. And a lot of us, sadly, our parents do not know anything when it comes about handling money. The only thing they know is I make some money and I spend some money. And when it comes to money, there are two things involved. You can either spend the money you have or invest the money you have. You can't just sit on the fence. And the best way to always work when it comes to money, to always maximize what you have, is by investing your money. And this has always shown to be the best way to go about it. And today I want to show you what it's all about. Now, money is not the physical currency that you see. Money is the value. I just showed you that one time Abraham was rich in cattle, and the Bible says he was the richest man in the world, and Solomon was rich in gold. Who knows, one day somebody's going to be the richest when it comes to cryptocurrency or some digital currency or something. So money is not that thing that you're changing. Money is simply the value you're given. The more value you give, the more income you earn. Okay? So you have to understand this whole thing. Now, the physical money controls economics. That is simply what is that's why it's sometimes scarce. So if you are in a certain category or level in life with people, in your society, you pay a certain amount. That is why you have in a company, somebody is earning $500,000 a year and somebody is earning $50,000 a year in the same company. They have the same ID, they go into the same building, but somebody is giving up more value. So he or she is earning more money and somebody is not. So when you understand the principles about money, because everything in life is principled, right? So many things that people don't know. When you understand the principles of making money, I bet you will never go broke. For example, there's the principle of gravity. If you walk to downtown Milwaukee or downtown anywhere in the United States, but I live in Wisconsin, so I'm going to use my beautiful city, Milwaukee. You go to downtown Milwaukee, and I am black, and I jump down from the building. What's going to happen to me? I'm going to splash, break my neck, and I'm going to pass on. Now, if a white guy, a Caucasian guy does the same, goes to that same building and jumps down from that building, the fact that he's Caucasian doesn't mean he's going to be spared. That same person is going to go through the same process that I went through. Now, let's try for a Chinese guy, the same thing. Try for an Indian guy, the same thing. Try for an Hispanic, it's going to be the same thing. Why are they all dying or breaking their necks? Because it's a principle. It is called the principle of gravity. It doesn't matter who you are, whether you're black, you're green, you're yellow, you're purple. If you go to the tallest building in downtown Milwaukee and you jump down, you're going to die. It's the same principles that surrounds money. When you come to understand that there's a principle when it comes to making money, investing money, and using money to better your life, you will never go broke. Too many people are exchanging their time for money. And how long can you do that? Maybe 20 years, maybe 30 years? If you're lucky and, depending on what you're doing, and one day you break your back and now you don't have the time to exchange money. True life story. I used to have a hair barber who used to cut hair for over 20 years, maybe 19, 20 years. And when I met this guy, we started talking, and every time I go cut my hair, we would just, while he's cutting my hair, we would just be talking about what I was doing, real estate and all that. What happened was I started changing his perception to things. And what was amazing was he had a very beautiful credit. His credit was over 700. But you see, what he needed was two things. He needed new information, and he also needed someone that can give him a push. Yep. So, true life story. I used to have a barber who was cutting hair for at least 19 to 20 years of his life. When I met him, I would go to the salon, he would cut my hair, and we just talk about what I was doing when it comes to my real estate investment businesses. Now, this guy had an excellent credit, over 700, but didn't know what to do with it. He would just sit down and was like, you know what, I have a good credit. Now, in the United States, there are 3 C's, right? We have credit, collateral, cash. These are the things you need that helps you to do business, to do exchange, to buy stuff and whatever. And one of the most important ones of the 3 C's is actually credit. When I came to the United States, I thought cash was good. I mean, cash is king, but trust me, credit is more respected in the United States. It shows you're credible. It shows you're credit worthy. It shows that, you're going to be trusted. When I started talking to this guy, in less than 9 months, he bought his first real estate. 2 things happened there. Number 1, he took decision. Number 2, he got new information. And the thing about real estate investment is you don't need to have all the money in the world to get into real estate. All you need is a down payment. That is all you need. You get somebody who wants to sell the property, you put down a down payment, you get a contract, and technically the property is yours. And you can go to the bank. Now, if I walk into a bank, say Bank of America, and I tell Bank of America, hey, Bank of America, your shares are doing good? They will say, yes, my shares are doing good. And I tell them, I want you, Bank of America, to loan me $1 million because I want to use that $1 million to buy your own shares. They will not sell it to me. They will not give me that loan. However, if I walk into the bank and I tell the bank I need $1 million to invest into real estate, guess what? They will give me the money. That tells you something. Investing your money is going to help you. So you keeping your money in the bank is not doing you any good. In fact, studies have shown that in the last 5 years, if you had $1 million in the bank, based on inflation and so many other factors out there, your money is now worth $1 million. Yes, you will see the number $1 million, but truly all you have is less than $500,000. But what do? You have to get to a point where you work. And I always say this in my videos, I'm not against 9-to-5 people. If you're in the 9-to-5, it is good. What I always preach is do not stay there for too long. Make some money, get some cash. Now, convert your cash into investment. That is when you become a winner. You always convert the cash that you have into an investment. It could be any form of investment. It doesn't have to be real estate alone. It could be you buying the shares. It could be you buying real estate. It could be you investing in cryptocurrency, whatever you understand. But never leave your money in the bank. When you leave your money in the bank, you're doing yourself a disservice. What happens when you go into the bank? You walk into the bank, you give them $1,000. You say, hey, I want you to keep my $1,000 for safekeeping. They give you a piece of paper to show you that guaranteed we received $1,000. The moment you step out of the door, they take that money and they loan it out and make profit on your own money. And right now in the United States, what do you get? 1%. But you can also take this $1,000 with the right information and put it down as a down payment on a real estate investment. With just $1,000, you can actually have a property in the United States. Do you know that? If you have the right credit, you know how to go about with your leverage, you can easily do that. So what the bank is doing, you can actually do it for yourself. You can take your money, you can loan it out to a business person, you can make interest out of that money, you can invest it into real estate, and this is how you want to make profit. You see, in life, there are different types of people. There are those who earn money, every single day. And there are those who make passive money. Warren Buffett says, if you do not learn how to make money while you are sleeping, you're going to walk till you die. But that is not my plan for you, okay? I want to show you in the coming days how you can invest your money, how you can multiply your money. It's all about multiplication, okay? God did not design us for us to add into our money. He designed us so we can multiply our money. He said, go into the world and multiply. Now, let me give you a quick way on how people multiply and add money. Very simple analogy. Let's say a businessman walks to the farm and he buys mangoes for $5. And he comes to his shop and he sells the mangoes for $10. Now, the average person will say, hey, he made $5. No, he didn't make $5. Okay? You have to take out your expenses and so many other factors. So let's say he made $2, okay, after expense. However, an entrepreneur and the way things was designed to be is you get creative with that. The same person, let's call him Mr. B, goes to the bank, take $5, goes to the farm, and buys mango for $5. Now, this is what you want to do. This is the secret. You go and you do mango juice. Okay? The moment you're able to process mango to mango juice, you will sell a box of mango juice for $20 in the United States. That is how you multiply your money. And this is how successful people and wealthy people multiply their money. They get something, put in their money, and find creative ways to multiply that. So today, take action. Get out there. Just don't make money and put it in the bank and sit down. There are so many people, sorry to say this, who die and leave monies in the bank working all their life. And I'm sure you've seen this joke of this man who was about 78, 79, and went to a Ferrari shop and was trying to buy a Ferrari, and he has money in his bank account saved up, and when he entered the Ferrari, because it was too low, he couldn't get out of the car. And there was a header there, or a joke there that said, you want to drive your Ferrari when you can still raise your legs out of the car. So don't wait till you're old and think, that is when I'm going to enjoy my life. No, you can still enjoy your life while you're young, while you're healthy. You can travel now. You can go every single places you want to go. In the last 4 years, I have been to over 36 states in the United States. In 2020, I traveled 64 times all over the United States. I slept in hotels 168 times that year. Beautiful country. So nothing is holding you back. Take action. Put your money to good use. Look for an investment today. Something that while you are sleeping, it is making money for you. And when you do this, you will truly become successful. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. My name is Joseph Nantomah, and you are on Wealth Flow with the Black Mentor. Thank you very much.